Do your videos look like this?
You're on the team.
Well, if you're the coach, then you have to know all the players.
I said, like, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on
I
third.
want to find out.
I said, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Are you going to be the coach too?
Yes.
And you don't know the fellows' names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing.
First.
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's whose name.
That's whose name?
That's,
Well, then go ahead and tell me.
that's it.
Who?
Yes.
Look, you got a first baseman?
Certainly.
Who's playing first?
That's right.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
Am I trying to find out the fellow? All I'm trying to find out is the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The guy that gets.
That's it.
Who gets the money?
He does, every dollar. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Look, all I want to know is when you sign up the first baseman, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign it?
That's how he signs it.
Who?
Yes.
Trying to find out is the guy's name on first base.
No, what is
Second base.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing anybody.
Take it easy, buddy.
I'm only asking you, who's the first guy on base?
No, what is on second?
You don't want who on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Third.
Look, you got an outfield?
Sure.
The left fielder's name.
What?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Sorry guys, my battery's dead. Just follow these 10 simple tips and your videos will go from bad to good. What picture do you think?
That's whose name?
Secondly, nobody wants to watch this shaky video, so use a tripod. Most people would say picture number 2 because it uses rule of thirds. This concept also applies to video, bringing us to tip number 3. Use rule of thirds and always frame your shots.
I said, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Tip number 5, never use digital zoom. Next, let the camera record the action, not create it. In other words, stop zooming and panning with every chance you get.
I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Tip number 8, always have extra supplies. Nothing's more embarrassing than saying,
Sorry guys, my battery's dead.
Tip number 9, don't.
Because let's be honest, this can be kind of annoying. Videos like this.
And finally, tip number 10, shoot each shot more than once. When editing, it's nice to have some variety.
Well, if you're the coach, then you have to know all the players.
I do. Who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know is on third.
That's what I want to find out.
I said, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Are you going to be the coach too?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know the fellows' names.
Well, I should.
What's the fellow's name?
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes!
What's the guy's name on first base?
Who?
Oh my god! What is the guy's name on first base?
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
We aren't talking about him. He's on third.
Now, how did I get on third base?
Why? You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
What's... I don't know.
He's on third.
Wait. Why am I back on third again? Would you just stay on third base and don't go off of it?
Alright, what do you want to know?
Now, who's playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third base?
What am I putting on third?
No, what is on second?
You don't want who on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Look, you got an outfield.
Sure.
Well, what's the left fielder's name?
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
I'm not. Stay out of the infield. I want to know what's the guy's name in left field.
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
base.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's sent us now.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who is not pitching?
Okay, I'm going to break your arm if you say who's on first. I want to know What's the pitcher's name?
What is on second?
I don't know. Third base. Got a catcher?
Certainly.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Today and tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
All we got is a couple of days on the team.
Dance.